Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make a video in PowerPoint, how to insert a video in PowerPoint, and then we're going to screen record the PowerPoint itself and put that into XOS. So you see here, I have my slide on the right with the words on it already, and then on the white space, we'll paste the video. So I use this tool called OBS Studio that I downloaded from the internet um, to record my videos. So I'm gonna go back to XOS and then open OBS Studio, start recording. I'm gonna go back to the start of this play and then start recording. Get my mouse out of the way, then press play on this deal. Perfect. That's enough. And then stop recording. And the recording kind of goes into a weird spot. For me, it goes into this videos tab. Um, so it's here. Go back to the PowerPoint, insert video from this device. I'm going to go videos. I'm going to insert this video. Okay. So hopefully now you can only just see my big screen here so that it's a little easier to see. So now that we got this imported, we got to trim this video down. So right click, trim. Then I move this tab over to the start of the play. Something like that. And then wherever I want to stop. So in this case, obviously a little after the slingshot actually happens. I'll go okay. You can always change it later when the time comes. But this just helps me so that I know how much I want to crop, how much I'm able to crop out of it. So since we're looking at Brandon Finney here, I'm going to get pretty greedy with the cropping. I don't know that he ever goes anywhere inside of the divide on this play, so I know I can crop that part out. The weird thing about special teams plays is they get the video zooms out and comes back in depending on who's on the camera. So it's kind of can be shaky and such. So just put a border around it, made it bigger. Let's play to make sure that it fits in the screen. And there you go, it does. That's why we do it. Had a lot of room to work on that way. So like so. Sure that's adequate. Perfect. I can trim some of this out too. Now that I look at it, so I go back and trim it down a couple seconds. That's probably about right. And then I have to go here to playback. I go automatically played. I go loop until stopped. I go rewind after playing. And then I'm going to go slideshow to make sure it's working. Perfect. So now what I have to do is I'm going to go share my full screen again. I need to go back to OBS Studio. And then I'm going to start recording. I'm going to go from beginning, and then I'm going to get my mouse out of the screen and just let this play. Because I'm recording so many things, it's super grainy and my computer's not handling it well. So I'm not actually going to use this. But if I was doing it actually, I would probably let it play for a minute or so. in theory while you're presenting this. This is just playing while you're reading the slides and explaining how this technique works in this case. Stop recording. My computer doesn't like this. I think it might take off. So now the weird thing that I have to do is XOS doesn't like MKVs, which is what this OBS Studio records things as. So I have to go MKV to MP4. I just click on the first one. Go back to videos. As you can see, I've done this a lot. Open this one. Convert. Download. So now it's in my downloads. And then I go back to XOS and import it. So I go import raw media file, downloads. There it is. Now it's an MP4. Open. You can only do one at a time. Processing. Yes, transcode it. There's a lot of, it just asks you a bunch of different things. This is also a really good tutorial that I'll probably reference back to for how to, and then I just do the recommended format, 720p. It actually can read the quality of the video. But what I was going to say is this is actually a really good tutorial of how to import an MP4 into XOS. So I'll probably reference this in the future. My computer doesn't like all this stimulus. I'm recording on Zoom and trying to import all this stuff. Then I just choose where to save it. For this case, I'm just going to go 5, self-scout, or unit folders maybe, DBR. Just save it in there. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to go 2025 unit folders. There it is. So now I have to go master edit, create edit from masters. Actually, before I do that, I have to open it. We'll double click it. When it has this screen thing, it means it's like editable. It's a different type of video other than just a normal cut. And this is where I can trim the clip actually. So I'm going to go clear all. And then in reality, I would be trimming this clip down. But for now, I'm just going to go to when I started it. I'm just using my arrow keys to fast forward here. And I'm going to press 1 to start it. And then I'm going to arrow key all the way to the end of the video. In reality, like I said earlier, this would be about a minute long or so, depending on how long you think you'll be talking. I'm going to go 2. So now I have 20 seconds of this thing just playing. And I'm going to save. Press OK. Now I'm going to master edit, create edit from masters. Save it in the same place. I'm going to call this sling technique video. Perfect. There we go. Open it. It's going to show up really grainy. In reality, it would be a lot better if I wasn't trying to record 7 things at the same time. And now it's in XOS, like that. There you go. Cheers.